You probably haven't heard of Guthrie's, and that's absolutely fine. It is not the biggest fast food restaurant out there, and it is quite a miracle it is surviving despite being a smaller player among the industry's sharks. Maybe family truly is everything, because without the efforts of the Guthrie family, this business would have probably crumbled long ago. Growth is different from one place to the other. For a fast food joint like McDonald's, rapid expansion is key. However, not every business owner is willing to sell their business to others. Some families see the companies they own as an extension of the family, a core part of the family that they simply cannot lose. Guthrie's is one such business, where families just decide that they don't want to sell, no matter the lucrativeness of the sale. But this kind of mindset can have a drawback. Right now, most people are probably asking, what is Guthrie's? They'll also follow up the question with, where is Guthrie's? The business isn't a national one, but it is concentrated in the southeastern states, and it has the love of people from around there. Usually, the American business people's story has founders dropping out of college to pursue a business and nurture it. But for Hal, this story is different. Hal Guthrie grew up in Jasper, Alabama, and when he chose a college, he chose Auburn University in Alabama and graduated in 1963. 2 years later, Hal decided to enter the fast food restaurant business and open a drive-in restaurant in Haleyville, Alabama. Hal's restaurant sold Southern meals focusing on barbecue, fried chicken, hamburgers, hamburger steaks, steak sandwiches, fish sandwiches, salads, fried shrimp, and for dessert, ice cream. The meals were affordable, with a box of chicken meals consisting of hot buttered rolls, coleslaw, French fries, and chicken for under $1. However, in 1978, Hal decided to change his restaurant's path. Since Guthrie's creation in 1965, it only has one location, which the family ran. The founder's wife and children helped out in operating the business, so when he had an idea for the business's path in 1978, he approached his family first and told them that the store would add chicken fingers to the menu. That wasn't the only thing he told his family. Chicken fingers weren't much of a thing then. Even so, Hal wanted his to stand out. He knew the fingers he intended to sell would need a sauce. But he didn't just want any sauce. He wanted the sauce. He wouldn't trust just anyone to come up with it. So he called a meeting in his restaurant where he gave his younger children, Hud, Joe Kelly, and Anna Margaret, a task. Give me the best sauce. The children began to source for the best sauce, and one of them got it. Hud created something so sensational that it blew his father away. But at that point, Hal didn't know that the sauce would be what his restaurant would be known for in the future. Good thing that he kept the recipe. After years of working at a location, Hal decided to expand. But it wasn't his idea. His first child, Chris, was the originator of the concept. Chris, like his father, went to Auburn University. So he told his dad to come to the university to begin a restaurant there. In 1982, they got a building for the business, but Chris and Hal soon discovered one crucial issue. The space they got was too small. However, this disappointment didn't linger. The two men made do by removing some of the items they planned to have at the location. The Auburn Guthries could only serve hamburgers, steak sandwiches, and chicken fingers. However, after a while, Hal removed hamburgers and steak sandwiches from the menu. He decided to sell only chicken fingers, which, according to the business, no restaurant at the time had tried. And if you like to learn about the history of your favorite eateries, be sure to subscribe for more content like this. After the success of the Alabama location, the restaurant began to open in areas close to universities, and the family ran all of these new joints. Chris ran the branches in Athens, Georgia, and Tallahassee, Florida. Hud and Joe Kelly opened the stores they controlled in Birmingham and Auburn, Alabama. Anna Margaret opened and operated the store in Jasper, Alabama. She also opened a new store in Haleyville, Alabama. Hal, too, wasn't left out of the expansion frenzy. He also created and ran a new location in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Opening near universities proved to be a smashing success, but the business tried a brave thing. It expanded out of familiar college territories when it opened a store in Gardendale in 1997. By Guthrie standards, the expansions were rapid, and by 2005, the chain had 26 locations that the family controlled. That same year, the chain declared that it wanted to enter Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, and Mississippi. It also revealed one other thing that deviated from the company's culture. The the chain announced that it was now open to franchising. In 2015, the chain expanded into Kentucky, and in 2022, it opened in Mississippi, going with the college location template. It opened in Mississippi in Oxford near the University of Mississippi, bringing its total locations to 48. Guthrie's is not a household name, but it is still surviving. The business began in 1965, and it took almost 20 years before it began to expand. Even when it did, the expansion wasn't a rapid one. It looks like its decision to expand slowly seems to be working. But is that slow expansion good for it, or should it expand faster? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to support our channel.